Hello and welcome. Right, I have just watched Farmer Cop doing oilseed radish. He did it with seasons, but he didn't do it with precision farming. So it is a bit of. He did say you could use a setup we have used. So really, it is. Yeah, we can use the direct drill. He specifically mentioned that. But as I said, he was using traditional. Yeah, are we gonna? I don't know. I think we probably will. I think we ought to leave this out a little bit because we're going to need it. We are. I'm hoping that sometime soon we should be able to. Yeah, well, I know we've got those new things as well to grab, haven't we? Let's grab this and let's swap the grass. Yeah, I am going to time lapse this because we've got like 3 fields to do. So yes, it is going to take a while. This is really where we could do with that. Yeah, grass. Now, please tell me that I did put grass and I haven't replanted oilseed radish. I'm sure I did this, so it should have remembered this. Let me just check. Because I'm sure I did grass, but knowing me, it wouldn't be the first time I planted the wrong thing. No, it is grass. So why did it change then? That's bizarre. Anyway, yes, we are indeed. This is all you need to do is you need to cultivate it in. So we're going to cultivate it in. Yeah, and again, we shall see the difference if we go down to precision farming and we go to nitrogen. Yeah, don't know if you do see a difference on what we've already done really on the first one, but we shall see anyway. Yeah, I mean I'm doing it right, so yeah. Oh, yeah, this is true. We really do need to do that. Right, I'm going to say my words. I'm literally going to rip through all the fields because this is, yeah, I'd like to go through and get us done what we're trying to do, this particular sort of thing. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, yeah, I don't want to be in a time lapse forever. Yeah, well, let's come out and feed the animals. Yeah, I forgot to stop filling the thing. It always, a samurai always bursts whatever bags it does, because so my bad. So I've had to waste quite a bit of thing, because obviously we can't pick it up from we don't own the land, so it's one of those annoying things. But yeah, it's the only fair thing to do, really. Right, let's stick this in. It should be in the right place. Yeah, right. Ooh, what am I heating? Yeah, I thought this would. I wasn't quite sure that I'd get through till the next day. I was going to do it because we're going to need to obviously do some hay as well, which is going to be tomorrow. Even if it's first growth stage, we'll chop all of the grass, which I hate doing really. But oh, do we buy some? We can't buy some, can we? We did have a look. You can feed cows grass in a pinch. It is possible to do that. We could do it, really. It's not ideal, but yeah, it'll make the TMR last longer as well. If we stick some grass in also, it will actually, yeah, it's not perfect, but Cows do naturally eat grass. It is a definite fact. It's not some strange weirdness. Grass is, well, before TMR was all that farmers used to feed cows. So now that is a point. You will not be able to put grass in that. Whereas this, well, I think we do have a little bit of grass, if I remember rightly, that we picked up from this. So, oh. Right. Well, we have seen this similar phenomena, and it is the samurai that does it, but the samurai is neither on nor is anything's. Wow. Okay. that's a bit scary, right? I think we're gonna have to drop the samurai for a bit. I can't remember what we did on Rombos when we saw this happen. I saw it on a Rombos, and I figured it out. It was a samurai, but I need to get past the samurai to drop it. I can't remember. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh wow, still never ceases to amaze me. It really doesn't. Well, I was talking about. There's not many channels where you see miracles, but this is one of them. That is just hilarious. It really is. Right. Anyway, we've got jobs to do. We've fed them. That's the most important thing. We will grab some grass in a minute if I can recover my professionalism. See, such a strange thing. We're going to sell some manure, and we're going to sell some. Sorry, yes. I had a message from my partner, Missy B, that I've got contracts to keep up. Basically, that obviously I've got this contract, purchased this contract for them, and we supply them with our manure and our. That doesn't mean to say we can't use it for our own purposes, but yes, we have a contract, and she reminded me that I have an obligation to do the. Rather than to be using this, she suggested that I buy. There are some cheaper outlets. She said she has super contracts where it's far more lucrative for me to sell to herself, and she's pointed me in the right direction of a few suppliers that will supply cheaper slurry than her own. So yes, there's a super duper. So I'm taking notes, I really am. Yeah, right, so forage wagon is what we need now then. We need to somehow go over that massive mound of grass that has miraculously appeared so that we can feed our animals. That is quite hilarious. Talk about wanting a miracle and a miracle happening, in a manner of speaking. That is quite hilarious. Yeah, I was at no point and ever did I think that grass would magically appear. That is just, I don't know what it is. I can see some on the ground as well, actually. Not that I particularly need it now, but yeah, I really don't know what actually caused it, because it doesn't do it all the time. The amount of times we go over grass with the samurai on, I've no idea why all of a sudden that would just start to do that. I really don't. It's really strange. It did it once on Rombos as well, but only once. I just don't know what actually causes it. I think you're going to need that down for it to actually pick it up. It's true. I mean, there's no way there was 8.8 tons of grass on that left. So I just don't know. It's almost like it picks. I don't know. I've not even got a clue. I cannot explain this phenomena, only to say that I've only ever seen it once before on Rombos Mark II. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I have no idea what causes it. It's really, 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 really strange. I am a bit blown away, if I'm honest. Yeah, it is. I'm a bit excitable because that is really strange. I don't get how or why it happens. Only to say that I have seen it once before on Rombos, where it was dragging it. We were going to the shop and it was freaking me out a bit, really. Oh. Right, let's go and put this for the cows. This should augment our supply. I just don't get it. I don't get why it happens. It's a bit of a Bit of a quandary. It's a hilarious quandary, I might add, but yeah, it's I have no idea what the cause is. But it will assist us in making our food stretch a little longer for the cows, because we do need a little bit of help at the minute. So there we go, we've augmented the food. The food is there. Straw, let's just check. I just want to see if we have enough. I think we're... Yeah, 21, full amount. Of course we did. We had a bit extra, didn't we, left? So that should truthfully really augment that. Let's go grab the slurry. No, it was already lifted. Let's drop it. Let's go and get the slurry, and we should sell that. Yes, I did. I had a message from Missy V to say basically that, you know, like quotas basically, and that she has put me in touch with other suppliers who will supply more cheaply than us, not, you know, like basically using our thing that is on a valuable contract. It's cheaper to do this from the other contractors basically, where there are, as in all things in life, there are cheaper suppliers, and slurry is slurry after all said and done. I'm not saying there isn't a slightly higher grade, but it's, yeah, slurry is slurry. So if we can find a cheaper outlet and sell ours, then we're still going to make profits, and it's a win-win situation. Now then, I can't see any information at all. Right, let's have a look. We'll do it the other way, the proper way. Yeah, I don't like going into menus. That's why I prefer to use the info, really. So 2,000. So we'll leave that until the morning. We'll do this one. Yeah, we will be needing a tedder. Not sure whether to go for that strange... No, that's the point. Let's have a look. How did we do on that field? Did the worker finish, or are there any patches to actually do ourselves? Now that to me looks like they did a good job. Let's have a look at the grass. Switch it off. Indeed, fantastic job. Brilliant. That is excellent. And let's do this over here as well, just to show everybody how well we have done, or not. Looks pretty good to me. So we have now fields of grass. Let's sell this. Yeah, still not debating whether or not to cut this grass, really. I said I wasn't going to anymore because of that, but we still could. Although at the minute we have plenty of grass. But I suppose what I'm trying to say is, when this is what we've got, when those fields are back to, then I seriously think that we should... Fantastic. Right, brilliant. So then, I'm going to sleep through till morning. Let's just check. Let's just double check. Oh, and that is a point as well. Precision farming. Well, do we not surely get... I think that's fertilised, because grass is really orange. I don't know if it's full, but it's definitely not zero. Zero would be red, and that's orange. So I would say that was a success. My gut is, though, is to say that it's not going to class it as a... Yeah, I wanted to say this before we see the results in the morning. I don't know. I did watch Farmer Cop, but I didn't actually only watch what I needed to think that a direct drill would actually work, and he did confirm that you can do that as well as cultivating. So I thought, right, okay, that's all I need to know. So the rest we shall watch, yeah, look in the morning and see. Let's just have a look at... Yeah, that is as it was. So we've got 30,000. Yeah, that's the wages sort of finished. We'll go and grab our tractor next session as well. Sorry, next session tomorrow. It's what I meant to say. I know I'm not ending quickly, although it has been a fairly long session. I am hoping just to see tomorrow morning in. We know that we've fed and we know we've strawed our animals, so that's all good. So let's go through till tomorrow morning, and this is a 9 o'clock start. we have a field of grass. Amazing, fantastic. Right, so then, yeah, what I'm really interested in is does it think that oilseed radish was there last? And I don't think the answer to that question is no, it doesn't. Now that is what I expected. If I'm totally honest, yeah, it really is that the cover crop does not get included as a thing. So it's not a crafty way that we can zip through. But we put grass down again. Now I remember actually grass was in this field before, so yeah. Oh no, it's not thrown as a wobbler. I thought it would throw as a bit of a wobbler with the yeah, oats, soybeans. So that's going to be 3 though. That's going to mean oat and soybeans. Hang on a minute. What do you mean oat and soybeans? Oh, the crop we took before that's right. We don't know what was there before. Yeah, so it was the oats that was okay for. So that has answered that question. Was it? Am I glad I did it? I am actually. I truthfully am. It's a long time since I did oilseed radish. It is a very cheap. Yes, it does waste some time, and we could really, in our instance, we could really have fertilised. But I just wanted to see if it would recognise that as a state. So, oh, it's going to rain in a bit. Next session, how quickly do we need to fight the rain? That's what I'm going to say. It is 11 o'clock, so we really need to hit the grass quickly. Right, so then, cows. Let's have a quick look. It's future me's problem, though, I might add, so I'm not worried about not doing it now, but I just want to see. They should be fine. They should have, yeah, it should have used quite a lot of the TMR and very little of the grass. Oh, it's shown grass more than anything. Food 23 tonnes, slurry 28 tonnes, wow, and straw 11 tonnes again. Right, let's have a look actually at the constituent foods. Yeah, to see what ratio it should have used. It actually used just TMR. That is our entire amount of grass. So once that TMR's gone, we could, if we wanted, just about get through till tomorrow, and they would mainly use TMR. Reproduction's up to 60% now, so by the end of this year, we should have bairns in our thing. I was hoping to have stuck some more animals in, really. Now, September, if we go through till October morning, first of all, yeah, okay. We'll go through till tomorrow morning. There's nothing. I'd like to get us to second growth stage. We're going to cut in October, which is, anybody knows me, is goes against the grain somewhat. I don't like doing this, but this wasn't done as a normal grass crop, really. This was done as a special, really. Also to break up the crop rotation, and I still stick to the fact that the grass is quite a good one to do that with. Again, and I'm glad we did the test with the oilseed radish. So then, let's go through till tomorrow morning, because they're not going to run out of food, they are going to run out of TMR. And 9 o'clock indeed. Trying to think, no, we're still good. We're going to do a cut last. And then we are going to mix our own. I just thought this was more sensible to do this. I'm not like going out sort of, yeah, and we're looking after the animals still. It's just, I thought it more sensible and more logical to do it the way that we've done it. Right, now that you can see that's used grass. And it's used, oh wow. Wow, that has used, why is it done, why have we lost health? Why would you lose health? We fed our animals. That makes no sense. It's not out of food. Why would you mark me down as... That really, to me, makes absolutely no sense. Well, that is a bit of a blow, but we do need to... we need a sprayer, but typically we can't afford it. It's just typical. Yeah. We can actually get a bigger one for less than that, which is a shame. Now that is not a bad thing, but yeah. That is a good thing. That's 64,000's worth of cash. I think what we'll probably do is, first of all, fix this mess with the animals and feed them. I just don't understand why we've been marked down when we actually fed our animals. And grass still provides the daily things for our animals. So let's just have a quick look at the growth stage. It should be set in growth stage, and that is what we're going to do. We're going to do a cut. Oh, it's raining again. Seriously? Yeah, we're going to cut the second growth stage, all of our fields. Ooh. No, we have got mowers. No, yeah, we have got 6 metre set. Shame we haven't got another set, though, and we could set them, yeah. Ooh, somebody did not cut their harvest. What a waste. Right, so yeah, we're going to cut at second growth stage, cut all of our 4 grass fields, collect all that in. We shall mix next session. I will be getting some courseplay courses set up and let courseplay do that whilst we're mixing the food, and then I'll keep pushing the worker from field to field basically, and then we will get the feeding done. We'll pop to the shop. Hey, yeah, I'll give that some thought. There's got to be. Well, we have got some options actually. I did say I'd like to try something, but it's going to cost us to place them. Yes, and I don't know that I ought to do it right now. I think probably what I ought to do is stick down the multi-fruit buying H2 Studios, an old partner for specifically for the hay at the minute, or no, we can Ted. Yeah, what am I on about? Yeah, we'll cut and Ted, and we'll grab the hay off a couple of those fields. So we are going to need. I have a good mind with that being such a good bargain though, because we know we can sell. Is for once is to actually go for a bank loan. Yeah, not something you'll see me do very often, but I did do it on Greenlands a few times. We'll grab that. That is just too good a bargain. And we'll keep it as well. We'll see if it's already got any extensions. No, it hasn't. No. So we'll stick it at 27 metres. That is more than adequate. And we've also got the thing ready for that now. Then windrowers. That's what we're looking for. No, it isn't. It's tedders actually that we're looking for, not windrows at all. Yeah, now that's a little too small. There is a good 9 metre one that's not. Is it the Fanex? Because that is a bit beyond us at the minute. I was thinking of the Elho actually. I've not featured that one actually. The Z525. That was the one that I was thinking. It's a 7 metre. That's really very good value. I'm trying to think which is the best value. I would say it's that one. I don't really know. I think a 7 metre one is probably, and it goes with our other Russell mash. I think that is unbeatable value. I do, really. I do think that's fantastic. So do you know something? We're going to go for that. Fantastic. So we have a tedder, which we shall make great use of next session. We will sell our produce, to our partner Missy B. We will, of course, be doing some slurry spreading, but we will indeed be going into negotiations with an old partner, H2 Studios, and we're going to need to think on where we're going to put that, because we're going to ask them to deliver to our yard, so it's going to need to be somewhere convenient, perhaps next to the silo here. Will mean that we can't go through there, but to be honest, do we really care about that? Do we make this a bit of... I suppose it's true, actually. We could make that a bit of an extension of the yard. We could do that now. It just breaks up all of the hard work. I think we're going to put a slab... Ask the contractors to come in, which I always like to include you in this. Yeah, because... Yeah, it's it is what it is. I like, yeah, you're shareholders in the farm, so therefore I always like to show you exactly what is happening. Right, so we want to do some painting. And do we do something nice for this slab here? Right, that border stone is... Oh. Right, fantastic. There was some grass left, I saw it. Yeah, I might also... Oh, no, not if I'm putting a contract point from H2 Studios. Be careful, steady hand. Yeah, also, I would like to put some, yeah, grass blobs down. Do we go big? Why is that not... Why is that not actually moving the weeds? Because it's strange grass, it's not the normal stuff. This is Knieskoppsheim stuff. Right, okay. That's thrown me a curveball. Special concrete. Do we concrete this area and keep the rest of the grass? It's just... we'll plough it. It just seems silly. So we've got... Yeah, we've called the contractors in. I quite like that. It's nice. We're going to have the H2... Do we set it back a little bit? No. No, we'll stick that in now. And we will get some... I've done this for the slurry, really. Yeah, that's what we're going to... And we could do the bio-manure, but to be honest, H2 Studios has a fantastic bonus on theirs that outdoes almost anything else. So, right, let's stick this. I want the... Yeah, we're going to have to stick that. I know I'm going to stick it in V mode. I'm going to have to. That's going to stick out, but it's not going to stop us. Fantastic. So then, yeah, we've had that. We shall buy our slurry for our own purposes from them, as they're a cheaper supplier, because we have a contract with Missy B for our goods, and we shall sell that later, get ourselves out of debt almost instantly, truthfully, I think. Yeah, oh wow, 34 tonnes? Why is there that much? Why have we got 34 tonnes today? We normally... Oh, because I did 2 days. Yeah, that is true. Right, but that's where I'm going to leave it. Next session we're going to do a lot of grass cutting. I will do this as well, manually. And we'll get I'll do the courseplay courses before the start of next session. We'll get all of these grass fields cut. Next year we shall plant something else, obviously to repair. But we may do one cut. No, because we're going to miss the sowing planting window. If we do that, we shall decide what we're going to do over the winter. With obviously the animals will give birth as well later on in the year. But all that remains to be said is one thing I will say at the very end. This is, unless I've done a news article earlier this evening where I was asking, I'd like this to be the European map. It's small and not too massive, which is I'm quite happy with at the minute. There's something lovely about this map, and I've attached to it, as you do sometimes when you get into a Let's Play, where things just gel and you sort of seem to feel happy about the Let's Play and all the rest of it. Well, that's where I am at present, most definitely. So I'm asking for your opinion. If we can stick this as our European map for now, as we've moved from Agres Balcones, unfortunately. But yeah, this is Knieskoppsheim is a beautiful map, and I would like to continue on a little bit into it. So I'm not saying how long we're staying or anything, but yeah, I'm comfortable with it. But if anyone else has got any other ideas, I was going to do the Valley of the Farm, and I will do that, but at the minute I'd like to concentrate on this a little bit and take it to wherever it's going to go to. And I think going forwards I'm going to say that, because you don't always, there is no start or finish of a Let's Play, not really. I always like to finish it where I've done reasonably well money wise, so that you can justify and see that you've made an improvement on the Let's Play. But yeah, there isn't really anything that is exactly like that. There's no real needs to do that. You could do a Let's Play with 7 or with 14 or with some of mine 40 or even 60. It depends. I mean, yeah, some of the bigger names have done 100 and something. It's gone on and on and on and on and on, and people have loved it. So yeah, it's down to the individual, and it's down to the Let's Play, and it's down to the support of the viewers and subscribers if they can want to continue to see lots and lots. But yeah, so I'd like your opinion, if you agree that this is going to be the European map, or whether you would like to see the Valley of the Farm instead. And I will go with the general consensus, I truly will. And I can run this as an additional, if that is the case, if everybody was preferred to see that. But for now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and truly do hope that you will stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.